How's it going? Been a while, about a week since we last caught up, but I have another video for you. Posting on social media is a bit overwhelming, so let's break it down and talk about it. There's an unsaid pressure to be perfect, and that's really not the case. Social media often presents this picture of everything being picture perfect 100% of the time and flawless with a funny, captivating caption that grabs your attention. And the reality, though, is nobody's life is perfect. Nothing you do is going to be perfect. And even if you see other people's feeds and it seems that way, because if anything, the reason why their pages look so perfect is they feel that sense of posting anxiety, maybe even stronger than you and I do. I think another reason why people feel that sense of posting anxiety is the fear of judgment. And that fear of judgment carries a lot of weight with a lot of people, right? We don't want to be criticized for the things that we're posting. Often it's one of the greatest fears as an artist is to somebody to criticize your work. So there's always this fear of judgment. Some of the questions that you may have may be, what will people think? What if they don't like it? But in reality, everybody's pretty much just worrying about themselves, and everybody's really just focused on what they're doing. If you like your work, it'll translate, and somebody will pick up on that, and that's where you'll find your tribe, for your vibe. Just remember, post for you. Not for them, for you. That's all that matters. All right, there's the next hot topic, and this is one that I'm still trying to figure out myself, and it's the algorithm anxiety. You can spend 20 hours on something, super high production, and barely takes off, and then you can post, or you can see a post that's like a shopping cart, and it has 1,000,000 likes. I know you know what I'm talking about. But just remember, if your post doesn't get likes, it's not a reflection on you. It's like a lottery system nowadays. And there's just some techniques that you can get around that, and that's being consistent with posting. Trying to find your engagement group that will help comment on your post or like and share them. And then eventually building that out to more and more people as they begin to follow you. That's really like the only way around it at this point. Try to incorporate a pattern interrupt where if somebody's scrolling, they'll stop and watch you. Try to find creative ways to grab somebody's attention, like a sound cue or your best establishing shot, right? When somebody sees it, they're like, wow. Sometimes even if you do all that, it's still not going to work. And that's just the reality of it. It is a lottery system. The best thing to do is, if it doesn't work, continue on posting some of your other content and then circle back around to that one. Post across different social medias, post across YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and see what happens. I've seen some platforms do better than others. It's just the way it works. Keep trying. Overall, though, if you want to focus on just overcoming posting anxiety, then I would say focus on expressing yourself and not trying to impress others. That's what's most important. Be true to yourself. Post because you want to, because it's something that you love, and others will follow. Don't live for likes. Try to make content that's important to you, that resonates with you, and set those boundaries. Just post it and get it out there, because chances are, if you're putting content out there and it speaks to one person, then it was worth it. And if not, you can always watch it yourself, and I'm sure you could learn from yourself. But just remind yourself, posting doesn't have to be perfect, and just getting started and getting it out there is the hardest hurdle to overcome when you're doing something like this. So just remember, don't be perfect. Just get it out there and keep pushing. And over time, you'll get better. And if being perfect, I don't even want to be perfect. I think having that feeling of not being perfect and wanting to grow is very valuable. And that's how you keep learning and developing. And that's just what life is about. And I'll leave you with some last thoughts here. Social media, it should be fun. It shouldn't be a source of anxiety. It's really just to share adventures or stories, or really show your perspective. And all of us are unique, and I think we all have our own stories to tell, and that's the really special part about actually sharing what you have to offer, is that you are just so individual and you are so unique compared to everybody else. And that's more than enough. That's more than being perfect. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you find value here. I'm really trying to use my videography and cinematography to try to convey real life lessons that I've learned and reflection points, and just like the times where creating content has really helped me make it through those tough times in life. So if any of that resonates with you, then if you could like the video, it would really help, especially for small creators as we try to sit here and break through the YouTube algorithms. And if it does find you, happy to be here for you. Ask a question down below and I'll respond to it. I'm really trying to build a solid community on this platform that is all about helping one another. And just remember, posting anxiety sucks. So just post it and try to enjoy while you're doing it.